Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 4 first look video. We are going to be taking a look at the Semmeringbahn, which is sort of the first fully Austrian route in Train Sim World 4, as all the other ones are sort of cross-border, Vorarlberg, Salzburg, Rosenheim, they're all sort of cross-border ones, but this one is exclusively in Austria with OBB. So let's get in. This is literally the complete first time I've seen this route. I didn't look at the preview stream. Yeah, I didn't look at any of it. So this is literally a fresh look at the train, the route, all of it. I haven't done the tutorial, but most European things are quite easy to set up, so we'll just sort of wing it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, still them. Let's get the doors open. So there's a full line run we're doing from where we are now, which is, I think it's yeah, Mischa Schlag, and we're going to Wiener Neustadt, which is all the way over here. So it's a full line run across the mountains and then on the sort of high speed bit. Right, we'll be late on this service as we sort of figure out how to do everything. And obviously big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us the key to show it off, but all opinions are of my own. Okay, AFB, it's under here, isn't it?
AFB.
Yeah, there we go.
AFB.
I remember some things about this train.
AFB.
We want to do signal lights to headlights, and get the safety systems on. Which is, yeah, PZB and C4, I believe, on this. Which I think might be in the corridor. Or are they in the other cab? We'll find them. If not, we'll just do Control N to sort of cheat it. There it is. PZB. LZB? Actually, I think we might actually use LZB at some point. Once we get to the sort of far stretch. And C4's there as well. Okay, well, let's head on back. Probably actually have to. Oh no, it's already on. Okay, that's fine. We have got the clear to go. Just double check the outside. Hopefully the audio's all good. Might want the lights on. There we go. That's all good. Right, I think we are ready to go. Strangely, there's no destination board on the front of here. I think on the German one, you've got the destination board. Right. You go to forward, the doors, I believe, are closing. Proper coach train as well. There we go, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Set that to 40. So we'll go, yeah, 40. And, oh, let's try and get moving. Have we set it up correctly? It's not moving, so I'm going to assume probably not. What are we forgetting? Oh no, we are moving. No, it's just the brakes coming off. How does it sound? Oh, they have tweaked the audio for the... sounds just a lot clearer. Yeah, there are some audio changes as opposed to the German one. I hope they're not going in front of us. It is Austrian signalling, so it's very similar to German signalling, just laid out in a slightly different way. But if you know German signalling, you shouldn't really have an issue.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, the audio sounds a lot crisper and clearer in the 182. Oh no, this is not the 182, this is the 1116. But in German equivalents, it's either the G6 or the 182. Hang on. Oh, they're not going up. Oh, no, it is going up. That's weird. There we go, Sifa. Wonder where that train's going. Are you going the same place as us? We'll have to stop in a minute for us. We've got 11 kilometres to Semmering, and we're going to be calling at Semmering, Peyerback, Reichenau, Glognitz, and then Wiener Neustadt. So we're a really quick service, we are. Yeah, you're waiting for us there, Talent 1. have some of that. And the talent one's included with this. It's the talent one and yeah, the 1116.
Sifa.
And if you own if you own the Vectron, I think you can see that on here. And one of the weirdest things you can see on here, which we'll do on the PlayStation, which we could do on the Xbox, is you've got the Class 47. Yep, the Class 4, the UK, the British Class 47, which runs on this route for one rail tour service. I think they got sent over to continental Europe. I think that might have been a 57. Well, one of them, 47, 57, got sent over to continental Europe and sort of just got, well, yeah, Europeanized. Yeah. So there's a cool rail tour service where you're doing a BR Class 47, which is weird to see, but cool. And this is I think this was the world's first mountain railway. So you can sort of see where it gets all mountainous on this bit here. So that will be very nice to see. I'm assuming this bit here connects up with this bit here. Am I correct in thinking that? So I don't know this area, but I'll quickly go on Google Maps and have a look quickly if I can find it on Google Maps. We've got 9.4 kilometres and it's just 80 kilometres an hour. Seems a bit slow, but maybe it will go up. Is that like the Semmeringbahn tunnel or something? Let's have a look. Oh, there's some freight, a double-headed Taurus as well on the front. I'm trying to find where we started. There, wasn't it? Yeah. So was that like a tunnel going under? Look up Semmering Tunnel. It just seems a bit suspicious having that bit coming there and then almost directly there it goes there. Is that some sort of tunnel or something? Semmering Tunnel. As if so, why is that not included? Yeah, the Semmeringbahn Tunnel, that actually is what it's called. Runs between Glognitz and Münsterschlag. Well, why is that not included then? That would have been cool. Because I mean, a tunnel's not exactly much to do, is it? Yeah, don't know what trains would run through there. Get a nice little flyby shot as well. So if we can get ahead. So this is sort of the slower part of the route. Once we get sort of, I suppose, the other side of the mountains, it speeds up quite considerably. Something like that with it. There we go. Let's get back in before we break something. So we're climbing up. It's a 1 in 43 at the moment, so we are going up. And I think the route length was something like 40 something miles. Actually, I could be wrong in saying that. Let me get the thingamabobby up, then we can have a proper look at it, if I can find it. Right, let's have a look. Another station we're going through there. I suppose that's probably where the talent one would stop. Still climb up. Let's see. So you get the 116, which is the BR 182. What else have we got in there? And the talent one. Is it going to tell me about it too much? 25 hiker backpacks. I mean, it says the length on here, but I think it was a fair. I mean, it's an hour from one end to the other. Yeah, so it's a fair. Oh, yeah.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I mean, 21 kilometres. Oh, hang on, no, it hasn't opened yet. I think the Semmeringbahn Tunnel opens. It says December 2027 it opens. So it's not open yet. So that's why we can't use it. So I suppose if it was there, you probably could have gone through it, but no, it's not. It's not open yet.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, Sifa. This is lovely. I mean, look at this coming through here. The veg is all sort of close. The foliage looks good. That's probably a perfect time of day we're doing it in as well. As the sun's coming up, sort of getting those nice colours on the side of the mountain. Yeah, nice. I mean, Dovetail really have stepped up the quality of routes in the past few releases. I mean, Goblin looked superb, albeit being small, but looked good. Salzburg-Rosenheim, that was probably one of Dovetail's best looking routes, vegetation, foliage-wise. And it seems that quality has been passed over to this route. You can sort of see all the nature as such is all close to the track. Good. Good to see. Yeah, this is one of the more express services, being the D854. Graz to Vienne. No, Vienne, don't we? No, we go to Vienna and used to. Hang on, does that mean that Vienne is just above Vienna? It sounds similar, doesn't it? Maybe that's like where the main station is. And if so, why can't we go there? Let's have a look. Austria. Or was Vienna? No, there's Vienna and Neustadt. I think of Vienna. It's not Vienna in somewhere, is it? Vienna, Vienne.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh, it is. Yeah, so Vienne is Vienna. But obviously Vienna is the, I suppose, English way of saying it. Or is that the area? No. So we're learning something new every time I look on Google Maps. And we've got 65 coming up. Anyway, let's just focus on the route. We've had our little Google Maps session.
Sifa.
Yeah, Sifa. Right, sort of a yellow over green. So basically just slow down. That's what that means in simple terms.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Let's put that down to, actually naturally let it come down to 65. Well, we have a warning board for that 65, or is it sort of just, you've got to know it's 65? Well, I suppose that signal probably means 65, doesn't it?
Sifa.
I know we have got, no, that's just the beginning of it. Yeah, 65. So yeah, slightly different to the German signalling, but similar. Some sort of little tunnel we're coming into. I say little, probably a massive tunnel. There we go, but so far, so good. I mean, it definitely visually looks nice. Station must be for that 40. Maybe the station is just outside of the tunnel, and this is actually quite a long tunnel. Oh, there's the end of it. No, the station's just after. I'll pop the brakes on. So we've got that 40 coming up, and possibly a red signal.
Sifa.
Yeah, Sifa, don't panic. Oh no, it wasn't the end of the tunnel. It tricked us. At the 40 actually might begin in the tunnel. Yeah, I think it does. Cool. Don't tend to get that, do you? Sort of a speed change within a tunnel. And a signal. Well, you do get it in real life, but not much in the game.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Green over yellow, yeah, that's 40. I mean, that's basically the same as the German one.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Back down to 40, yeah, 40. It's quite a long tunnel. It's taking us into Semmering station. Nice bit of flange as well. I mean, sound-wise, it definitely does sound better than the original Taurus in the game. there definitely have been sound improvements to it. Even if it's not anything major, it definitely does sound a little bit different. Oh, hello, we're coming across to here. Okay. Well, that flange is pretty nice. Oh, this is Semmering Station, which I can already tell is going to have a really nice view.
Türfreigabe.
Is
Türfreigabe.
what does that mean? What have I done?
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Okay, I don't know. I've never heard that one before. There's no red lights. We're all good. Well, that was cool. A nice bit of music as well. Nice bit of wear. Oh no, I thought I was wear and tear there. Right, let's do the doors. Oh wow, look at that. We knew it was going to have a nice view, and it hasn't disappointed. There it is. From Semmering. We have picked the best time of day for this as well. Sort of as that sort of sun comes up, you've got the haze on the mountains, sort of the light coming off of it. Lovely. And these are the coaches as well, which do seem to have some sort of form of PIS. Well, not PIS, but yeah, they've got like the paper or cardboard with all the station stops on it. So it would actually be cool if we could actually go to Vienna on here. I don't know how much further it would be, but oh, that's quite nice. Nice ambient sounds as well. Very just peaceful. Right, let's get the doors shut. And next up is going to be Payabak Original, which is quite a way away. Oh, hang on, maybe not. Well, that can't be right. 6 kilometres. This will be the windy bit, won't it? So it won't actually be 6 kilometres. It will probably be double that. Maybe even more than double. Right, let's go. Yeah. So 6 kilometres, but that's if you fly right across. So probably double that, and that's how much it is. So this bit is sure to be scenic. Now we're really getting sort of high up into the hills. I mean, it's just so impressive, though. I mean, this was built, you know, back in the 1800s. It didn't have like satellite imagery to sort of see, oh, we'll go that way through around that hill there. It was just people walking and being like, right, we'll go there, blow through that mountain there. It's so impressive. Very impressive. It's like the fourth rail bridge, the fourth bridge. You look at that and you're like, how on earth did they do that? Right, let's whack that up. Oh, there you go, 50. Right, and we go. So probably is going to be a few tunnels along this bit. And hopefully lots of nice photo opportunities as well. We've got 23 minutes to go. As the crow flies, 6 kilometres, so probably 12 kilometres or so. If it's active. Oh, hello, we'll be going over. Is that the double viaduct? No, just another bridge. And another station. What's this, Semmering Nord or something?
Zugbeeinflussung.
No, some sort of other station into another tunnel as well. This does look really good, though. And if you're seeing this on the day this is premiering, this route is out tomorrow. Out tomorrow, and the price of it, which I did have up, I think it's going to be the normal price. Yeah, $29.99, I believe. So sort of the average price now for oh, hello. Hello, there we go. Yeah, so $29.99. Doesn't want to load now. So what I'm doing, as of recording this video, I'm actually reinstalling Train Sim Classic, as my ATS Great Eastern Main Line just doesn't work. decided to reinstall it, so everything's a bit slow. So I thought perfect time to get a video done. So yeah, lots of nice photo opportunities, which we will try and make most of. We'll try and get a picture on the double bridge.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Which is actually a double bridge near me. Well, not that near, but the Rudrick double bridge was, was on the old disused Cranley line. Yeah, you've got a double bridge on there. Well, they sort of built it, then it was too low, so they just built another bridge on top of that bridge. I don't know if that's the same story for the one at some point on this Wiggly section. Is this it here? Oh, this might actually be it. Is it? No, this is not the double bridge. But nice shot anyway. I guess we got 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches. Long coaches as well. And we get to speed up a little bit, up to 60.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Just look at this coming through here, that just looks gorgeous. Because that was sort of a really sort of big thing about older TSW routes. So it was like, oh, isn't it right, does it? You just had like really barren patches next to the railway. Whereas in real life, you know, most railways you've got bushes and grass right up to sort of to the cess, the 4 foot.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Sort of, yeah, covered with vegetation and nature, whereas on old TSW routes, sort of next into within the cess, it was just barren. There was nothing. And sort of within the on or near the line area, which is sort of 3 meters from the running rail, it's just all completely clear. So I like the way they're sort of starting to put more bits and pieces in. Makes a big difference. Oh, actually, we're going down now. I was say we're climbing down, but that sort of contradicts itself. But we're going down. I'm down 1 in 46. Which, as we've got the AFB on, we don't need to worry about the braking. It all just does it for us, which is nice. Is this the double bridge? It is. This is the double bridge. This is where we get a photo. We'll try and get a photo. Probably not actually of the double bridge, but just the train on the bridge. That boom pole's in the way. Oh, I'm going to be in the shadow now, aren't I? Maybe. If you look at that. There it is. The double bridge. That is pretty cool. Right, photo time. Let's try and get a photo of the train before it goes into the shadow here, which is going to be slightly difficult now that pole's in the way. Autofocus, field of view in. Yeah, it doesn't really work, does it? Yeah, it doesn't really work. I mean, that side it would work, but then you just don't get the sunlight on it, which isn't as nice. I will take a few shots anyway. Bit of rotation as well, maybe. Still looks alright. Get another one there. Oh, hello. Boom, there's our little photo shoot, and there's the double bridge.
Zugbeeinflussung.
So let's take a look, but once we're out of the tunnel, we'll have a little look-see to see what the functionality is like in the cab, see if we can, you know, click any of the screens, or if we can break anything. Anything on here we can use. No, nothing on there. You can contact the signaller using the phone, which is quite standard now.
Zugbeeinflussung.
You can click stuff on here. Oh, hello, that's, there we go, you can click things on there if you want. I assume that's to change the power in some way. You've got OBB, DB on there, whether that one is there, a few other ones on there. Is that one the Swiss one? So you got. I want to get off of that quite quickly because otherwise we're gonna break something. But yeah, you can click the screen and change power and have a little station. Yes, there's a few things you can click on there. Well, I don't really want to investigate too much as we probably will end up clicking the wrong button. And I'll be like, why did I do that? Right, what was that one we just went through? That one is Breitenstein. As we continue to wind our way up the mountain. Or really down the mountain at the moment. But yeah, once we get to, let's put that one there. I suppose once we get to here, then it sort of becomes a high-speed route. Yeah, I think it goes up to about 230 kilometers an hour, or at least that's how much the coaches can get up to. I don't think it's about that quick. It's those that are coming out of here. It just makes you want to go to this place in real life. It's like, wow. Oh, we got one of those outside there. It's just like, wow. It's a bit like Banana Line. It's just like, wow. I want to go there and see it in real life. Trains and World Tourism Board. Trains and World used for tourism purposes. Right, round we go. So I suppose the landscape should change fairly drastically. Sort of, you get this sort of big mountainous area, basically straight off the bat from Mutterschlag. And then yeah, once we get to sort of Glognitz, it will just turn into sort of, well, probably quite a flat, you know, top speed, straight part of the route. Yeah, we are playing this on Xbox Series X, so we are getting alright frame rates. Seems to be flickering quite a bit between sort of 40 and 60 and 50, but yeah. And overhead catenary looks good as well, which has been improved, well, quite a bit actually. Yeah, so it looks good. How much of Austria's railways are electrified? Because I think Switzerland, it's like every railway in Switzerland is electrified. But what about in Austria? And into the next tunnel. What's this we're going over? That was a bridge. Cool. Again, it's just amazing to think how these things were built. I mean, I suppose just railways in general. So, you know, like back in the 1800s, bricks, you know, massive viaducts, just literally brick by brick for years on end to get them done. It's just like, wow. I think, yeah, the fourth bridge was, what, 7 years it took to build or something like that. Just, yeah, literally just brick by brick. It's amazing. Which we're going across. Look at the view there out to the right. We're so high up. Probably into another tunnel in a minute. But we've still got 13 minutes to pire back Rushenor. Whereabouts are we on the curly bit? Yeah, so we're sort of about halfway through. So we've still got lots of scenery to enjoy. tunnel. We'll get another flyby shot in a minute. Going through whatever station we're coming up to.
Sifa. Zugbeeinflussung.
And of course we will do a Talent 1 run on this route as well in another video, so you can see, and also a freight run. We'll do a bit of everything, just so you can see what exactly you're getting. Clam Scottvin. Let's get a little shot of it coming. There it is, a bit of Seafull Garth as well, so I'll quickly click that now. There it goes. Cool. But no, we're really getting, I mean, we really are sort of getting a lot more other country content now. Yeah, a lot of people still go, oh, Train Sim World. It's not Train Sim World, it's Train Sim World UK, US, Germany. We've got, well, you know, we've got a few, well, this is sort of the first fully Austrian route. But then obviously you've got Vorarlberg and Salzburg-Rosenheim, which sort of touch within Austria as well. I think Vorarlberg is mostly Austria. Obviously this route now, which is fully Austria. You've got the Swiss routes by Rivet, the Arosa, Luz-and-Cersei, Luz-and-Cersei, Switzerland, and the Bernina line, which then also goes into Italy as well. So we are getting more countries now in the game, or sort of more, you know, I suppose less just Germany and sort of more into the continent. And with that third-party developers list, which they released, I think back in the February spring update, or February, the event they did, they sort of listed all of the third-party developers coming to the game. They're literally from all different countries in Europe. I mean, Japan, the Tadami line, we got that at some point coming. I think someone, Train Motion, was working on Train Sim World. They make Romanian content. So yeah, we're getting, you know, more and more now in the game. Although what we do need is another French route, which I'm surprised we only still have LGV. Can you believe that? There's only one French route in the game, and that's been out since 2020, and there's been no other French route since. That's like the most surprising one. I think LGV is like one of the best selling. No, is it one of the best selling routes? But I think it did pretty well. And then once we've done the journey, we'll come out and I'll show you all of the. Actually, at the next stop, we'll have a walk through the train. But no, at the end of the video, we'll have a look to see. You know, scenarios, journey mode, timetable, all of that stuff. Take a look at that. Right, coming down to 60. Is there like a warning board for it, or is it just sort of guess when it is? I think it's to sort of know when it is. Although saying that, on this train in real life you would have Ebula. I think, or maybe not. Would you not have Ebula? I do have an Ebula document which SNCF has whipped up, so at some point we'll use that. Would you have an Ebula? Or would it be sort of on here? So I don't. Where would it be? Seems like sort of towards the top now, or sort of flat up here. As we go through yet another station, we're not stopping at.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Through we go. Cool. Some of the VTG wagons in there. And as if you've got other European content installed, so other German routes, Vorarlberg, etc., you will see more variety in the freight trains. More wagons and just more generally, just a bit more variety. first route. As maybe it was more sort of just the design of it. Maybe easier. Down 1 in 48. I actually am having to put on a bit of brake pressure here. So yeah, pretty steep coming down. So we're almost out of the mountainous area now. Well, at least directly being in the mountains. Obviously, I'm sure this whole bit here is going to be in the mountains, but we'll probably be in a massive valley, so right at the bottom, flying along. Yeah, very nice. So it's been a nice journey so far. I mean, it's great scenery. Great scenery. Easy train to drive.
Zugbeeinflussung.
It's not exactly been like a strenuous journey where the speed limit's changed every mile or so, or every kilometre. It's just been very chilled out, which is nice. It's good. It's just one of those chilled out routes, you know, like the likes of Russia Nord, Dresden Chemnitz. Actually, maybe not Dresden Chemnitz, that bit you've got to do quite a bit on, but just sort of one of those chilled out scenic routes. Especially in this train, because yeah, you just set the speed and it stays at it for you. Into the next tunnel. Those buttons there, what's that? Instrument light increase, instrument light decrease. Cool. Yeah, safer. But no. From being 37 minutes in, it does seem like another good DTG release. So it's good. It's great to see the quality has gone up. I suppose learn from you know, JT and TSG, where lots more veg and foliage, and it makes a big difference. Right, 2 kilometres now, which it might actually be. Oh no, probably close enough. Maybe 3 at most, 3 kilometres. Another little station here. Oh, well, that mountain just loaded in. Didn't like that. That's quite a very sudden mountain, isn't it? Well, it's on the right side of it. It has quite a... Oh no. Just loaded in funny. Oh, and you do get sparks on the pantograph as well. Something to mention.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I will acknowledge that just in case. It does say we can get up to 70, although I might just stay at 60, as yeah, that signal did have a yellow, so it didn't say to acknowledge it, but yeah, we'll be careful. Careful as we go, just in case. Don't really want to be spadding on our first proper run on here. I mean, I doubt it would be the next one being red, but yeah, just got to be careful. But yeah, it probably was more of a distant. Yeah, but I think it was a distant signal. Oh, that one's got the little yellow as well. Oh, we're coming up to the station anyway, so we'll just sort of sit at what we are now.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Well, I was saying that 700 metres, but it's actually about 1.5 kilometres. Because again, it's factoring in if we're a bird flying straight to the station, which, well, we're not. We've got to go round. So yes, obviously the meters aren't going. They're actually going up now, but we're getting further away from it. I think an hour actually. I mean, it's probably Probably is one of the safest places
Zugbeeinflussung.
in the world. Maybe not Austria, but at least Switzerland. Well, I suppose Austria as well. But yeah, sort of just tucked away in the mountains. If anything goes on,
Zugbeeinflussung.
yeah, you're going to be fine. Just tucked away in the mountains. You got all your fresh water sources and probably good agricultural land. You're fine. The mountains are a natural barrier. Yeah, this is Pieback or Russian or. Again, that's probably not how you say it, so I apologise to any Austrian viewers.
Türfreigabe. Türfreigabe.
I don't know what your
Türfreigabe.
Türfreigabe, what does that mean? Stop? Yeah, here we are. Right, Pieback Russian or let's go and have a look at the what's actually what the coaches are like. Let's go and have a little look see. So you've got the little sort of passenger info cards on there. Can't go in the toilet, not yet. We go through. Oh, we've got a control panel. What can we do here? Okay, so you can fiddle around with the coach lights to put them on dim. Well, I was saying that the coach lights usually don't seem to make any difference on Train Sim World. Basically, since TOD4 lighting, they just don't seem to fully work properly. They're really, 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 really dim. You can sit down if you want. Hello, people. I'm the driver. Yeah, I know we need to get back to the cab pretty quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be late. Can we go through? And that seems to be exactly the same. Cool. We've got the first aid point there, which is a collectible. Right, let's head on back. And then we'll continue on to Glognitz, I think is the next one. Right, let's hop in. There we go. Along here. In here. And get the doors shut. Actually, hang on. Let's quickly get this all set up properly.
AFB.
Yeah.
AFB.
Yeah, good.
AFB.
Yeah, okay, yeah, AFB. 40, 45. Where are you going? So you've got some sort of terminating platform there. So maybe some sort of shuttle run. Cool. Right, let's get going. Get those doors shut. Now, I must admit, it's bloody irritating having to do this, but this is actually the second time I'm doing this bit. As for some reason, I did mention I was installing Train Sim Classic. It seems to have pretty much nicked all of... Basically, the video was just like this. It just lagged the whole in from here to Wiener Neustadt. But anyway, right, let's get that off. And let's get going. So I've actually already done this bit, but we're doing it again. But this is the first look. Something out of my control. Right, we're off. So it should be... Yeah, it should be basically 6 kilometres to Glognitz, as it's not all windy. It's just a sort of straight bit.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Like that up.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, Zugbeeinflussung. Why are you not going above? It's weird. Why are you not going above? Yeah.
Zugbeeinflussung.
No, that's fine, yeah. Doesn't seem to want to go above.
Zugbeeinflussung.
We'll investigate that in a minute. So that's off. And that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to go above 45. But I don't think we're not being restricted to 45. I don't think it should do that. We should be able to go up, not stuck at 45. Ah, there we go. Don't know, maybe it's... I mean, PZB was flashing, so maybe that's why. Maybe it tries to keep you at that speed. Not sure. Anyway, let's get to Glognitz. And after Glognitz, we're sort of on the racetrack part of the route, which is fast. So a bit slow sort of getting out of here, but still faster than, I think it was at
Sichtbar.
50 kilometres an hour on the last bit. And from Glognitz it goes up to 150 kilometres an hour. But sadly there's no LZB action. I did think we might be able to get up to the full 230, but no, it's 150 that goes up to 160. Again, if you just missed what I said, this is actually the second time I'm doing this bit from that last station to Vienna. As yeah, I'm downloading something at the moment, Train Sim Classic again, which seems to always be the issue. And then it basically just stole all the power from recording, so it was all laggy and messy. So yeah, but hey ho. Right, let's pop it down to 70. Fortunately, it was only the last 20 minutes, so it's not too bad. That comes down. Right, 4 kilometres to Glognitz. Out the 70 limit. So I suppose we're sort of coming. I suppose we are sort of going to be sort of coming down out of the mountains now. You can see it's down in 111. So sort of, yeah, wriggling our way out of the. Well, actually, more just hills now. Down to a much more flatter bit.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Okay. So we've got another station beforehand. There's a double-headed Taurus. And if you own other sort of European routes or other German routes, I think you will see a bit more variety in the freight trains. Like the intermodal trains will have, all sorts. Basically, if you own the other German, Austrian routes, you'll just see much more. See that? Nice little station here, nice little village. Imagine living out this way though, it must just be so just peaceful. Well, from the outlook it would seem pretty peaceful. It might not be, it might just be the same rush as it is here, but it's just very chilled out. And look, see that, that is the, Dovetail's done a good job with that field there on the left. Doesn't look barren. There's sort of the grass textures all throughout. It's not just a 2D field, like what we saw on 5 Circle, where you had that type of field, but it was sort of a little bit of grass, but then just completely barren and flat. Whereas on here we don't seem to have that. Oh hello, what's this? Is that an oxbow lake of some sort? No, you sort of got, yeah, oh no, that's cut off down there. Some sort of river redirectioning has gone on here. Or river recoursing.
Zugbeeinflussung.
So you sort of got the cut off bit there. Right, up to 80, although could just stay at 70. I mean, it's only, nah, we'll speed up. So it's not actually that far to Glognitz. We need to acknowledge that. We do. Acknowledge that.
Zugbeeinflussung.
They're coming around into Glog. Oh, and this must be the. Yeah, there's the tunnel. The other entrance to the tunnel, or to be the other entrance. As mentioned earlier, it doesn't open until 2027. It's slightly embarrassing the way we said, oh, I wonder why that's not in the route. And then, yeah, 2027 it opens. So, Dovetail in 3 years, I want to see that bit in.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Although it's quite nice having sort of it's a bit like main Spessart Bahn where it's set a few years ago, where you don't have the Spessart tunnel. So you sort of get all the heavy freight going over over the hills / mountains. There's more challenge to it. And this is Glognitz. So all the freight trains waiting to start up. There you go, 150.
Sifa.
Yeah, Sifa.
Türfreigabe.
Yeah, to Freigabe. I wonder what that actually means. Someone
Türfreigabe.
who speaks German, well, slash Austrian, probably German, isn't it? What does that mean? Here we are. This is God. What was this? Glognitz. No, Glognitz, and then from here it's 14 minutes to Vietnam. I mean, it's actually half the route. In fact, it's actually probably more than half the route. But it takes 13 minutes. And it just shows you, once they get that tunnel open, how much quicker it's going to be getting from Mischerschlag to Vienne, or Wiener Neustadt. That's going to be, what, 30 minutes? Depending on how quick it is through the tunnel. As opposed to an hour and 10 minutes. Quite impressive. Right. Let's get that off. And let's get going. Hopefully. So going up to, well, 90 to begin with. And up to 150 for 26 kilometres, which is about 15, 16 miles. Let's go, let's do it. Let's make our way out. Cool. So the fastest part of the journey. So it sort of gives you a bit of a mix, doesn't it? So if you get the mountainous bit, and then yeah, so this sort of high speed, well, near enough high speed section of the journey. It's not just all it's not all slow or just all fast. It's just a mix, half and half. And it looked like you did get that shuttle service as well from to that Pieback Richenor place. So maybe that's a little shuttle you can do along this bit if you don't want to go into the slow area. Okay, let's get a little flyby shot. Whiz ahead. Cool, back in. Sifa, yeah, and now you want to join in with the party. Let's get that back on. Oh, 160 as well. So that's 100 miles per hour, that is. So you can see the kilometres are already coming down really quickly. 23 in, what, 2 minutes? Obviously as we go to 160, that's just going to come down even faster. So that's good. Sort of seeing how the scenery compares on this bit. As a lot of times, sort of on the fast stretches of track, the scenery won't be as good, because I suppose you sort of won't be seeing it. They're just crawling along. So I'm just seeing sort of how it is. But so far, that's good, which is good. So you've got a few stations along this sort of straight section as well. But no, I thought on this bit, again, I hadn't seen any of the preview streams. I thought we'd have LZB, going up to 230 because it's just a straight line the whole way. But no, 160, which is sort of the limit of PZB. Right, up to 160. Let's get that up. Top speed today. then once we get to the end stop, I'll show you, you know, what scenarios, journeys, all of basically what you can do on the route. It's all good seeing a service, but this could be the only service there is on the route. So I'll show you what there is to do. Another station. This seems like it seems like a more important station, having 2 island platforms, but we don't stop there.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Maybe one of the what we have a D, aren't we? D854. D for direct, I don't know. Nice. And yeah, Vegetinary looks good on this route as well. Which is something which has sort of been improved for quite a while now. And also the render distance is a lot better for the overhead poles, or sort of the gantry poles. Yes. 17 kilometres, that's coming down really quickly. Still looking nice though. Veg and foliage is all still really nice by the tracks.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Little village we're passing through there. Nice. What's this one we're coming through? Let's fly ahead and have a look. Quite fast in the train, just about. What are we about to go through? Well, it's like a fairly sort of big station. Yeah, it just seems like a more principal station. This is Newkirchen. Probably the area. 14 kilometres. What's that? 12 in about 6 minutes. So we might get there early. Or a couple of minutes early.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh, I don't like that. You can sort of see the edge of the. You can see the proper sort of the edge of the. What are they over there? What is that? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, oh there. So that you can sort of see the edge where the super flat then goes on. Oh, we got a neutral section coming up. Let's put that down. Off. See, this bit here looks a bit sort of the forest itself looks a bit. I mean, it looks okay, but if you sort of look through there, I mean, I know you're going on at 160. You're not really meant to be looking, but you sort of got the. Yeah, it's just not really. Like say on Dovetail, where you've got the lots of forests there. You've got logs which have been over on the side, trees toppled over, stumps of old trees. It'd be nice to sort of see that maybe, sort of a bit more within instead of just sort of. In fact, literally just like here. Well, this bit seems okay, but the other bit looks a bit sort of less nice. Yeah, that bit's just got lots of veg there. They caught a barren bit in the forest. Well, it seems to be okay here. I suppose on this bit where you're literally just going along at 160, there's not really much. You're just going to be looking around, looking at some scenery, see if you can see anything. 10 kilometres in 5 minutes. Maybe we'll get there bang on time. Get that back up now. Don't want to be losing our speed. 9.5 kilometres to Wiener Neustadt. Which, how far is it from Wiener Neustadt to Vienna? So I think this service goes to Vienna. So how much further would it be? Back on Google Maps again. Vienna to Vinnystown. Oh, yeah.
Sifa.
Oh, okay, it's actually, well, 59 kilometres, and on the train 26 minutes. So that's quite a bit more added on to get to Vienna. 7.5 kilometres, so probably fairly soon we'll probably start seeing on the track map, probably start telling us to slow down. But no, nice, yeah, proper nice route. I mean, it's just the fact you get that really slow bit through the mountains, which is all lovely and scenic, and then you sort of get that sprint at the end, you know, 100 miles an hour, which goes really, really, literally half the route in 13 minutes. So it's just a sort of a nice contrast, a nice mix to it. And from the from sort of seeing the other trains, a bit of freight there, a bit of the Talent one. But again, we'll look at the sort of what you can do on the route once we get to Vinnystown. See what it's all about. See what you can do. Well, I've got 150 coming up. Oh, and then down to 100. So that's coming up in about, well, 3 kilometres or so. So it seems we are pretty fast most of the way into Vinnystown. Doesn't come down way in advance. Slightly barren on the left. It's like my most used word when it comes to reviewing routes. It's like, oh, it looks a bit barren there, a bit barren there. But it makes a difference, Right, let's start popping that down to 150. Well, in fact, probably just better, well, in fact, no, 100 actually. As soon as we sort of come into the station and have to, well, it's 100 just as we're coming in. Got a freight yard there on the right. So as you might see a bit more in there if you've got a bit more DLC. Well, I think it's more just for Vorarlberg. I think that's really the main thing which makes the makes a difference. Which I think adds the Vectron. No, no, I don't think Vorarlberg does actually. Well, no, I think Vorarlberg. No, the Vectron's for Riesa Dresden, isn't it? But no, if you've got the Vectron will come on to here. Which the Vectron is a very nice locomotive. Nice and modern like this one. We need to slow down a bit more. Feels like we're going a bit quick. Talent one stabled up there. But no, here we are. This is Wiener. Again, that's probably not how you say it, so I apologise. Vinnystown. Well, it seems like a fairly big, so it doesn't look like a massive canopy, it's like a huge station, but you know, a fairly sort of big place we're coming into. Quite a few Talent ones in there, all sort of lined up.
FIFA.
Now we'll come to a stop and then we'll head out to the main menu. Well, I suppose we're going to have a little look to see at the station. A little fly up, see what it's all about. And we're stopping before that signal there. Sort of divided platforms. There we go, do the doors. And that is a full line run of the Semmeringbahn. Which was, yeah, really pretty and pleasant. Service stations, yeah, a fairly sort of big place. Again, not like a huge station, but yeah, sort of where it ends. Right, let's pop out and I'll show you what you can do on the route. So I would show you the debriefing screen, but I wouldn't show you much as I only got onto this one at Peyerback Rischen or whatever it was called. Right, let's see. Where's journey mode? To the trains, rail journeys. So you get 6 chapters: taming the bull, bull rush, bull-headed, natural talent, a talent for the unusual, and a talent for this, a talent for that. Scenarios, 5 scenarios: Firewatch, Blizzard Bust, Milkshake, Snowed In, I Need a Hero. And services. There you've got the Taurus there, which gives you just a nice mix. You've got the freight runs on there, as well as the one we just did there, sort of the faster service. So they seem to all be about an hour, some a little bit less, some a little bit more, right throughout the day. Talent 1, well, you've got that nice shuttle run between Pyrebach and Vienne. That's a full line run, an hour and 22 minutes. So that's sort of probably one of the slowest runs you can do. Yeah, and then if you own the Vectron, you can see that as well. Oh, yeah, you can see that there, which is just, I suppose, the freight services. But yeah, that was my first look of the Semmeringbahn. Hopefully everybody did enjoy it. Nice route, and again, Dovetail sort of kept up with that quality. It just, yeah, it looks good. It plays well, and you get a nice bit of traction on there as well. And it's in Austria. So yeah, not too bad, but leave your thoughts in the comments below. Big thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off, but again, all opinions of my own. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully see you next time. See you all, take care, bye guys.